fight you've been looking for a long time has finally been confirmed, and earlier than expected as well. You must be pretty happy.
Very, very happy. You know, if you had said to me 6-7 weeks ago, you know, you'd be fighting Daniel Dubois, headlining the O2 for the British title, I'd have gone, don't see it. You know, if see you there, Frank. If I'd have had to put my last pound on it, I'd have reckoned next year. End of next year, but it's here now. You know, everything's all done. It took virtually a matter of a day to sort everything out. You know, it took me 10 seconds to say yeah. So we're here now, mate. You know, and we're just working our way to July the 13th.
Did it surprise you how he behaved at the press conference? Because he seemed to be a bit more vocal than he has been in the past.
Just touched a nerve there, didn't I? I'm the easiest opponent he's had to date. That's bullshit, isn't it? Come on, everyone knows that's bullshit, and he knows it. You know, that's why he's going to go home and train like a demon, because he's expecting, well, which will be expected, the best Nathan Gorman on July the 13th, as I'm expecting the best Daniel Dubois, which is going to make for an entertaining fight. I do believe in this fight there's going to be some edge of the seat moments, you know, for the fans. It's who lands first in this one.
And he seemed to keep glaring at you during the press conference, like staring you out. Did you notice that at all?
Of course I noticed that. He's a weird, isn't he?
He's not really done that with previous opponents, though. It was a real surprise, at least for us.
I think, I could be wrong, I think I've just touched a nerve with him there, you know, or underneath his skin. Or it could be like, I'm fighting Nathan now, you know, I've got to try and do something, or he's been told to do something, because I think that's the way he is, you know. I think if you tell him something to do, he's got to do it.
John Rawlin alluded to this fight being kind of lazily characterised as boxer versus puncher. Do you think you've both been done a disservice by that, in that, you know, you've got a bigger punch than you're given credit for, and maybe he's got better boxing skills than he's given credit for?
Yeah, probably. You know, I've definitely got a lot bigger punch than I give credit for.
It's got video bombed by Joe Joyce. Hilarious.
What was I going to say?
Shall I remind you of the question? Yeah. Joe Joyce distracting everyone here, just causing trouble as usual. Yeah, go and get him.
Hold me go, Sam.
Yeah. So yeah, what I was saying was, have you both been done a disservice in that you're a bigger puncher than he's made out, and he's got better boxing skills than he's made out?
Yeah, 100%, mate. You know, I'm a lot bigger puncher. Listen, the fella over 17 stone is going to whack hard if he hits you clean, isn't he? And probably he's got a better boxing brain, what people give him credit for. You know, he's got a good jab, good right hand, does the basics very well. But me, I do everything very well. You know, I've got good jab, good uppercuts, good body punching, good movement. So statistics on stats, you know, if you had to go alone and weigh him up, my style beats him. So, but it all comes down to the night, doesn't it? I'm preparing extremely hard. I'm going to put myself through hell in this camp. It's going to be my best and hardest camp to date, but I'm willing to go through it to reap the rewards July the 13th.
Another thing that you were asked during the press conference is something we asked Frank Warren about before the press conference as well, but Declan Warrington was saying, you know, do you feel like you're not the house fighter in this fight because he's been with Frank since the start of his career, you came in a bit later, everything's been built up around him, and obviously it is Dubois versus Gorman, not Gorman versus Dubois. Does that give you extra kind of fuel to get the job done? Yeah,
100%. I know for a certain fact, which I did know when the fight was going to be made, that I'd be the underdog going into this fight, which is fine. There's no pressure on me. Pressure's on him. You know, he's a superstar. He's got to perform. He's the golden goose, in my opinion. But on July the 14th, the day after, I'll be the golden goose then, won't I?
You'll cook the old golden goose. That's the plan, isn't it?
Exactly. That's the plan, mate. That's the plan.
How much does that play into it? Like when you're training, when you're working hard in the gym and doing stuff with Ricky, how much of it is like Dubois has been given everything, he's had every advantage, whereas I've had to work and scrap and claw my way to where I am?
Well, I've had to do it from day one. You know, I've come this time 2 years ago. I was on the small hall shows in Warsaw. You know what I mean, in front of 300-400 people, which that's the way. In my belief, that's the foundations of boxing. Now, on July the 13th, you know, I'm walking out headlining the O2 for the British title, so it comes to show you where I've worked really hard to get from all the way to this point, and you know, I'm going to take it with both hands, and we're going to push on from there.
How much of a contrast is that to how you see Daniel's progression? Do you feel, obviously you've worked hard, you've got to the headline the O2, which is great, but do you feel he's been handed some of the things you've had to work for?
100%. You know, from day one, you know, his debut, he's had the big stage, he's had the platform, he's had the TV, he's had everything. So I've had to work to get my opportunity. He's had it from day one, which, listen, good luck and God bless him, that's the way it is. But July the 14th, as I say, the morning after, it's all going to change.
And what does this fight mean for the winner? Where can you go on to? Because although it's a British title fight, you're both kind of at least at or beyond that level already.
I fully believe the winner of this British title fight will push on into world honours, you know, probably break into the world top 10, top 5. The loser will be 6 to 12 months behind the winner. That's what's going to happen here, you know what I mean? So the winner will proceed on to... See you later. It's took me off guard again.
No.
Keeps doing it.
So if he doesn't do it in a fight one day, that's fine.
The winner will move on to bigger and better things, and the loser will go back to the scratch board, won't they?
So how excited generally are you about this fight? Not just that it's the Dubois you've wanted for a while, but the occasion, headline at the O2, big Frank Warren show.
Very, very excited. You know, I'm a lad, 22-year-old headlining the O2. You know, for the most prestige belt in boxing, if not in world boxing. You know, the Lord Lonsdale belt. So I'm very, very excited for it to be here.
Brilliant. Well, we hope it's everything you dream it to be, and best of luck, obviously, on the 13th. Cheers, mate.